Hello, welcome back. We're going to go through our predictions for Game Week 4 of the Premier League. As you can see next to me, unfortunately, that side.
No.
That side? This side? There we go. We got the current scores. Everywhere's pretty tight except my predictions.
Yeah.
It's all going to change this week. It's all going to change, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's going to change.
Well, at least you've already done yours, and you
Yeah.
definitely don't have to worry about me copying them.
Well, because you're going to do the exact opposite. Oh, no. So we're just going to briefly go through kind of what we think the game's going to be like for each game, kind of like maybe some key players that we're going to highlight maybe for FPL, if we've got any. So, coming up, Arsenal at home to Forest. What are you feeling about this one, Dan?
It's an early kickoff as well.
Never back the early kickoff, mate.
Exactly. So, I mean, Forest, I think, have been a bit meh so far.
A bit hit and miss compared to last year.
But I do have Forest players on FPL, so when I own players on FPL and they do badly, it makes me hate the team even more. So Forest, have really pissed me off so far.
Who have you got?
Nico Williams.
Yep.
And Sells in goal. 2 defenders. And I had them against West Ham, had a clean sheet up until like the 85th minute, and then they conceded 3 goals in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but they haven't seemed to kind of carried on the magic from last year.
No.
And they've signed a lot of players, though.
They've not even started Europe yet. I thought there would be a dip when they get to Europe, and a bit like Newcastle that time, and Villa last season, I think.
Yeah.
But they've not even hit that European...
Kind of like the congestion of the fixtures and everything.
So what are they going to be like when they hit that?
Yeah. I think, like you say, Forest do have good players in there. Elliot Anderson done really well in his England
I
debut.
rate him, actually.
Maradona?
Yeah, he's a very good player.
What a player. Yeah, very gutted we had to sell him with FPL, because I think he would have been perfect in our midfield for that rotation. Like I said, really good player. I always wish the best for him because he's a very good player and he's got a lot of years ahead of him. So, speaking of Arsenal, though, do you think that they can start to kind of get the cogs turning back after the loss against Liverpool?
I think so. I think because there was a lot of criticism for them that they just sort of sent out the team to draw, didn't they?
Yeah, a lot of people saying that they sent them out to just not lose, which is a bit of a... And I feel like Arteta, like, one of my predictions was Arteta was going to get sacked this year.
Okay.
And I feel like...
Spoiler alert.
You've heard it here first. As you can tell, my predictions are bang on, so it's going to happen. I just feel like the more kind of results we see like this, there's going to be more pressure on Arteta, especially because he's spent almost, £1 billion on, what is he, fucking phase 10 of this transformation. I feel like the pressure's going to start to tell sooner rather than later, especially because of the transfer window they've had. Was it 200 odd million they spent this
and they've
season?
finally got a striker. Obviously, everyone was saying the big thing they were missing was a striker. So,
and this is where it's starting to tell. So I've gone for a draw. I've gone for a 2-2 draw in this one. Just I feel like that I think both teams have been a little bit hit and miss in these first few games, and the international break I don't think has been kind for a few of them. Like I said, Sweden got a result in the first game, not in this one, and I don't think Gyökeres scored in either of them.
No, I think Elanga scored in their last game.
So for me, I've just made it a little bit topsy-turvy. I think that's going to carry on with this game.
I don't see Forest getting anything out of the game, to be honest. I don't even see them scoring. Arsenal are very strong defensively.
Is there any news on Saliba? Is he getting back? Because he was injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's out for a few weeks, isn't he?
So, but the lad who stepped in for him was very good.
Yeah, that Moscara. Yeah,
very
looks
good.
decent. They've got very good... I mean, Calafiori, Timber, Gabriel, they've got a very good backline.
They've got a good squad.
Yeah. The only thing put me off is the early kickoff. Like, if I was betting on it, I'd probably bet Forest to win, because that's what would happen, yeah. I'm going to go Arsenal 2-0, because that's what, in my head, I think the score will be.
Okay. Next game, Bournemouth-Brighton. Bournemouth obviously started quite brightly, had good
I'm surprised, actually, because I really thought with the players they've lost, especially pretty much their entire back line,
I
thought they would really struggle.
It was a real coup keeping Semenyo.
Yeah.
a hell of a player. And I think I read an article apparently that Man United targeted him quite early to try.
Yeah,
and
we
get him
did.
over.
It was between him and Mbermo.
Do you think it was the right decision?
I like Mbermo. I think Semenyo would have suited the 10 role better.
Yeah, I think so.
But
his ball carrying is very
Yeah.
good. Very good.
I don't know how old he. I think he's like 25. He's quite young, I think, isn't
Yeah, I think he's quite young. Bournemouth, Brighton. Brighton still not kind of.
he? Beat City.
I'm still not convinced by Brighton. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not convinced by them.
I don't think they'll do as well as they did last year. I don't think they'll be
I would agree.
fighting for Europe. I don't think Bournemouth. Well, I don't think Bournemouth will. They've started quite well. This is a tough game, actually.
It's a tough one to call. I think it'll be a tight game as well. So I've actually gone 1-0 Bournemouth in this one.
I could see that.
But basing it on what I've done.
Yeah. I'm not just going to go with the opposite of everything.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
What do I think the score will be? Bournemouth, Brighton. I think 1-1.
Yeah.
I think it'll be low scoring, but I think both will score.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1-1 for that one.
Nice. Then we've got next up at 3 o'clock as well as the other one is Palace Sunderland. I don't need to go into this. Palace are winning this game.
Sunderland have started very well though.
Well, they should do with the amount of bloody players they've bought.
Well, I mean, why not? It works
But Palace
for some.
have also done all right.
Yeah, Palace have, yeah.
I think especially keeping Mark Gahey's been a hell of a...
Do you think that was good though?
For Palace, yeah. They'll still sell him in January.
Do you think?
Yeah. It's either sell him in January or you're going to lose him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But it'll be worth what? Like 10 mil?
I don't know. I reckon they'll do somewhere, a team, whether it's Liverpool or...
I've seen he's been
whoever
linked with like Real Madrid and Barcelona now.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't know why Barcelona get linked to everybody. They can't fucking buy anyone.
They want to send Rashford back, don't they?
Yeah, I did see that.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
Apparently, loads of sources have said that they're considering sending him back. But he still start for England though.
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't know. Yeah, regardless of my thoughts for Sunderland, I still see Palace winning this one. I've gone for 2-1 Palace.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I think if it was at Sunderland, I'd be a bit more confident.
And the stadium was shite.
Yeah. Quite nice there, actually. I've been there.
No, it's quite nice actually.
Yeah,
I think Palace fans like the atmosphere that they do. I see them getting them over the line.
I think 2-0
Yeah,
Palace. 2-0 Palace.
yeah, I think that's a good shout. Then we've got Everton, Aston Villa. Did I do this game here? I did. Everton started quite brightly as well.
Well, I mean, they lost
stewardship-
the first game to Leeds, didn't they? But since then, they've brought in a few players like Grealish. Grealish is fucking what
Grealish
difference he's made.
Yeah,
Still not good enough to get in the England team.
David
apparently.
Moyes masterclass. That's all I need to say is a David
I will
Moyes.
throw you out of my house.
It's a David Moyes masterclass. I quite like Everton. I think the way they go about their business, I don't think they try and do more than what they need to. I think they do quite a traditional
I
thing.
think they're slowly putting building blocks in each season, and
especially with the new stadium
Yeah.
and everything. I think it's good kind of turn for them. Like I say Grealish doing really well. Is it Ndiaye?
Ndoye.
Yeah,
no, Ndiaye. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Ndiaye's a good player.
Ndoye's the Forest one.
Yeah, and then they've got quite a settled team in that sense. As
Yeah.
well.
On the other hand,
Villa,
shambles of a season. Not scored a goal yet.
and they haven't had. I know we got rinsed for our transfer window, but we eventually did get players through the door. Villa really struggled.
They ended up hitting the loan market, didn't they?
Yeah.
Got Sancho in on loan. Kept
Harvey
Martinez. Yeah, was he alone as well? Yeah.
So I think that will help it to a degree, but I don't think it's.
It's going to take a while to bed those
That's
players
what I
in,
mean.
though,
I
isn't
think
it?
there's going to be a bit of bedding in period, and I feel like Everton will continue to do, especially with how they finished before the international break.
With it being at Everton, I think it'll be 1-0 Everton.
Yeah. Well, I've gone similar. I've gone for 2-1.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I think Villa can't continue to be this poor. There will
Hopefully
be.
that's an Ollie Watkins goal.
We'll see.
Or Morgan Rogers.
But yeah, I think they will have a turn in their season at one point. Whether
well, they've got to. I mean, because I really rate Unai Emery. Yeah. I'd quite have when we were sort of linked with managers and stuff. I was quite intrigued by him, but not. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to go to from Villa to United at the moment, but.
Like I say, when we were thinking about who our next manager was going to be after Cabbage, it was between Eddie Howe and Emery. And,
was it?
And Emery actually turned the offer down.
No, you can't blame him.
No, well, he's in the Champions League this year.
Thanks to us.
Oh, thank you. Good game. So yeah, I've gone 2-1 Everton. I think the vibe and everything that's going over there at the minute, I think that'll carry on.
I think that's a good shout.
And then, what's the next game we got here? Fulham Leeds. I think this is going to be my pick for a boring game.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be
a
good game whatsoever. I've gone for a draw. I've gone 1-1, but I could see this being 0-0, personally.
Yeah, Fulham have been a weird one, actually. Like,
I feel like they're just mediocre.
Yeah.
Leeds against us. We were bad, but Leeds were just as bad.
Yeah. So they drew 0-0 with you.
And it was an awful game.
They beat Everton 1-0. I think that was a pretty boring game. And then they got smashed by Arsenal.
Yeah. But I feel like that could be Leeds' sort of season, to be honest with you.
Fulham, they've not really lit. I mean, they drew 1-1 with us. That was a crap game. I can't remember their other two games.
They had a couple of late goals, didn't they, in some of the other games that
They were good against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was that their last game, Chelsea?
Yeah,
oh, of course it was. Yeah, they were actually all right against Chelsea. Do I think there'll be goals? 1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
I've gone
1-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, another last minute.
Oh yeah, Josh King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think yours is a good shout.
You said all of mine are good shouts at the minute, mate. The score says otherwise. Then we got my team against Wolves. What's your feeling on this? I'll get your thoughts on it before I say what I think.
Well, I mean, you've signed some reinforcements. Obviously, you've been playing without a striker the entire time, and Gordon has not looked good up front at all. I know, obviously, he got banned in the Liverpool game.
I thought he was our best player at that point. Before I
think he's similar to Rashford. He's very good out on the wing, but when you put him in that central position,
he's not up to it.
Yeah, he looks a bit lost.
I think that's fair.
I don't think he's good with like those centre backs to his back.
Whereas he's more than happy to take a win.
Yeah, whereas sort of getting past them and getting on them.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel Alanga's not been used as much as I thought. He's been coming off the bench quite a bit, hasn't he?
I think the problem is that with Alanga, when he was at Forest, his best trait was being able to run the byline and then cross it. We haven't had anyone for him to cross it to.
Yeah.
Whereas now we've got Volta Messi and Visser. Even like I said, Visser's pretty good.
I like Visser.
I think out of everybody who was available, Visser was a very sensible choice.
They're two very different strikers as well, which is good.
And I think that they've done that on purpose because I think that Voltemeda can kind of drop in a lot more. That can allow them to maybe even go like 4-4-2 sort of style and have that little flick on, hold
he's
up.
He's rapid, isn't he?
So, like I said, I would have liked Strand Larsen as well because I think he would have been good. But, like I said, with these that we've got, I think hopefully, because he got a goal and assist Wisser on international duty. So he's played the games. Hopefully that shows he's fit and ready to kind of be thrust into it straight away, hopefully. So what's your prediction on that one?
How many goals have you scored so far?
We scored 2, and that was against Liverpool.
Oh, yeah. Wolves have been shit so far, and you're at home, you've got some strikers now. I can see you score. I think you'll win. I just don't know what the score will be. I've seen yours, and I think it will be that. I think I'll
considering the last video I said it was going to be 3-1.
Yeah.
I've stuck.
What was
with
it? 0-0.
I've stuck.
Right, I've changed my mind.
No, I said on the last video that with all of the transfer window stuff going on, I said Newcastle will win after the international break 3-1.
Yeah.
But Strand Larsen will score against us.
Okay. I think 3-1 as well.
So I said I feel like now we've got a striker. I think the 2 points we've been better value than the 2 points that we've got. And like you say, without a striker. And I said against Liverpool, I thought we were brilliant. We just.
That was 100% your best game, but it took you to go 10 men down, down to 10 men for you to start playing.
Yeah, and like I said, conceding straight away after kick-off, like in the second half, it just. I down tools at that point. I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
This is going to be it now. But the fight and the determination, especially from Bruno and Tonali, Joe Linton, like the core three, I fancy us to win.
Yeah,
win big.
I agree. I think you'll go for it because they have been pretty poor.
So then on to one of the other teams for
Yeah.
these guys, West Ham Spurs for the 5:30.
Be interested if the Forest game was a flash in the pan or if West Ham have sort of turned a bit of a corner.
What's your thought?
I think Spurs will win.
I've also gone for a Spurs win.
Yeah.
Chris?
It's going to depend on what Potter does with his line. If he goes back three, Spurs are going to shit on us. If he stays with that back four, we've got a chance. But I don't know. Yeah, I've no idea.
I think it'll be 2-0 Spurs.
Yeah, I've gone 3-1 Spurs. I just think Spurs.
They had a bit of a blip against Bournemouth.
But I think Bournemouth are a good team.
Yeah, they are.
They were fucking awful. They had one shot on goal.
Yeah, but before that, they'd been good against like City and.
Stop praising Spurs. They're shit.
I like Thomas Frank, and I think he will eventually get a tune out of them. But I don't know. Like I said, I made these predictions before all of the Daniel Levy news came out about him stepping down. They say stepping down. Apparently, he got told he's going to leave. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to kind of cause a disruption to it. Maybe, like I said, I made that prediction before that. So, I still think Spurs will edge it. I've gone for 3-1, but I reckon 2-1's probably more realistic, I think. And a bit kinder as well to Chris. Then we've got Brentford-Chelsea for Lee as well.
Yeah.
I feel like, as much as I rate Chelsea's squad, and I think they've got a good team, I think they've that's kind of flattered to deceive them a little bit. I don't think they've got going yet.
Yeah.
And with Delap going to be out for a little
injured,
while.
Palmer's injured, so I don't know when he's back.
Like, is that going to kind of their creative spark going to kind of
potentially
go down? And Brentford, same again. There's kind of a bit of a weird stage.
They've lost Visser now, haven't they?
So, yeah, I don't know where this kind of is. I've put this down as a draw.
Yeah.
I've gone 1-1. Just because I don't. As much as I feel like there is more quality in the Chelsea team, with them playing away as well. I think if it was at Stamford Bridge, I might have edged them winning it.
Yeah.
I've gone for a draw on this one, and the late kick-off.
I think Chelsea will win it. I think it'll be close. I think there'll be one goal in it. I don't know whether I think it'll be 1-0 or 2-1. I could see Brentford scoring.
Yeah.
So I think I'll go 2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Either be a draw or maybe a goal edging it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Then we're going into the Sunday games. We've got Burnley, Liverpool. Burnley showed a bit of fight against your boys, but obviously not.
Yeah, we did help the Binder kept chucking them the ball.
But the only thing that I can see at the minute is
we should have been outside of that game.
Yeah, that was one of
that's one of those games where you look
yeah.
at the score and you think, "Fuck me, that was a close game." It really wasn't. Like we should have scored 5 or 6 in that game.
But obviously with Liverpool, I said good win, obviously against us to grind that out. Good win against Arsenal.
Liverpool are flying again. I worry that they're going to run away.
The thing is with this, I feel like is that there is a weakness there in their defence.
Defensively, yeah, definitely.
I said, do I think Burnley going to be the team to unlock that? No. I do think that they may get opportunities like they did against you, and they may take that. I've gone for 3-1, but I could imagine it being a little bit more in Liverpool's favour, maybe 4-1, 5-1.
Yeah, I think there'll be 4 goals, but I think they'll all be for Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think it'll be 4-0 Liverpool, yeah. I don't see Burnley unlocking that Liverpool defence.
Do you feel like Isak will make his debut here, whether it be a sub-appearance?
I think he'll make his debut, but I think it'll be like a 20-minute cameo. Yeah. He definitely won't start, especially, I mean, he's not starting games for Sweden. I really can't see them chucking him in against
the thing is as well with
team.
him is that how do they fit a system where they can get all of their players in there?
Well, that's what, to me, I think, I feel sorry for Ekitike. I feel like he's come into that Liverpool team. He's scored in almost every goal, every game. And the Gakpo, I think, has been really good out on the left wing. He's just signed a brand new contract.
The only one who isn't playing that well is Salah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like I said, I know Salah will be that player who does, like Messi as he's been in his later years, like I've compared to him before, where he will do nothing all game and then a moment of magic. But would it be stronger if he had Gakpo, Ekitike and Isak? Can they play in a free, all of those together? Because if they can, Jesus Christ, that's frightening.
I mean, maybe if you had Gakpo right, Ekitike left, and then Isak in the middle, I think that'd be a front 3.5.
Like I said, there were times earlier on when Isak and Wilson would play together and Isak would drift off to the left. Like there's an incredible assist he got against Everton where he drifted off to the left and dribbled round them. So it's not out of the ordinary that they could potentially, all 3 of them, just kind of float between them.
Yeah.
And if they can get all 3 or any 3 of those 4 in the same team, it is scary for the rest of the Premier League, I think. But I think Burnley do have a bit of grit about them, but I don't think they've got enough, especially in this game. Then we come on to your boys, the Manchester Derby, game week 4. 4:30 kick-off on Sunday.
Yeah.
Big game. What are you
Find me behind my sofa.
What were your thoughts on this one?
This one could go either way, to be honest with you.
I don't think City have been
City
at the races.
City are in poor form. We're in poor form. But I couldn't tell you who's going to start in goal.
It's definitely not going to be Onana.
For either team. Poor Trafford, spare a penny for his thoughts.
Mate. Especially because he did have a really good game. The other game they had.
His first game of the season, I thought he played really well, and then the last 2 have been a bit shaky. Yeah. I really don't know.
I've gone high scoring.
Yeah, I could see yours.
I've gone for 3-2 in City's favour. Just because it is at the Etihad.
I really don't know. Obviously, I want to win, but
this is one of the games that I'm looking forward to this game week. I feel like this is the box office fixture of this game week. And the thing is, like you say, where both teams are in this inconsistency of each other. Like I feel like you could get a point where maybe City run away with it. Like if Haaland's singing, like you could be in trouble. However, if you can nullify him, and you can catch teams on the break.
Well, I think we beat them 2-1 at the Etihad last season.
Yeah.
We scored like 2 last-minute goals. Well, that was when we were in Bath.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Me and Dan had a little date.
Yeah, we're in the bath together.
In the bath together.
I think I'll go 2-1 City. Breaks my heart, but I think...
Like I said, I've gone 3-2 City, so we kind of got on a goal either way. But I could see this being any...
I could see us winning it, I could see us drawing it, and I could see... Yeah, like you say, I could see them running away. I don't see us running away with it.
But, like I say, with these derby fixtures, like you could see any possibility.
Yeah. I mean, my favourite one is the Liverpool game in the FA Cup, where we went to extra time, and then Garnacho and Ahmad won it for us at the end. Yeah, sad times.
Well, that's a roundup of all of the game weeks games in game week 4. Hopefully, some results go my way, especially because I have Newcastle winning, Sunderland losing, which is always a good week for me. But yeah, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment how good our predictions are, how bad they are, how far off they're going to be.
Put yours in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, from there, we'll sign off. See you next time.
See you later.